Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Outside, we are close to the storm. We are already like, are we gonna have a storm or not? There is some wind, not rain, but you know that kind of atmosphere? It's a good atmosphere on these two last episodes. I can feel it, you know. Yes. Okay. I didn't say hi. Hello! Hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Attack on Titan Season 3. Season 3, episode 21. Whew! Guys, today I'm gonna watch the two last episodes of this season 3, and after that I'm gonna watch the OVA. I think Lost Girls, you know, these 3 OVAs, I think. I'm gonna check that again, but I'm gonna watch them after the season 3, and after that I'm gonna begin the season 4. The final season, you already know how it ends, you already watched the season 4, but not me. And really, to avoid spoilers of the season 4, when it was out and when I was beginning, in fact, this anime, it was so hard, you can't even know how much, and I'm so proud of myself, you know. I avoided spoilers like that, like really I felt like in Matrix avoiding stuff. I'm so proud of myself. Be nice on the comments and continue to be respectful with that, not telling me any spoilers. Everything is a spoiler, you know, for me. Everything is like a spoiler, so be respectful with that, please. So right now, the episode 21, you know, after the last episode, which was a lot, really a lot, I'm not sorry because I made 2 breaks during the last episode at the beginning of it to understand everything. I'm not sorry also about the review of the last episode, which was so long. I think that at first I had like 27 minutes for the review, and I think that I cut into it like 5 minutes of it. So it's already a lot, you know, to cut 5 minutes of the review. So 22 minutes, don't be mad at me, and really I needed this 22 minutes. The last episode was so full of informations, of new names, of new situations, and like I said into the review, for me, it demanded me so many, you know, such a mental gymnastic, you know, a mental situation, like to reverse things, like to add all of these new information and to make them work with the situation that I knew, the theories that I thought, some of them were right, some of them were wrong, mostly wrong, but in fact the ideas behind them were right, were working well with the facts, the reality, and really all of the situation, you know, with the audience, with the marshal, with the 9 titans. I still don't know if the 9 titans, you know, that we're talking about, they are the only clever titans, or we have the clever titans and they are the superpower titans. For that, for example, I still don't know that. But you know, all of these facts, all of these names, like to have Ymir so long ago, Ymir Fritz, who did that, Dinah Fritz, who was in fact the titan who killed Carla, to have the audience, the marshal, the 9, the all of that, clearly, it was rough to remember all of the informations, to process them, to make them work with what I know about this world, to see if my theories were working or not, to see what I guessed right, what I guessed wrong, for what reason and all, to see also what mysteries I still have to resolve, what new mysteries they are bringing also with these informations. Like really guys, a lot, it was a lot. It's almost like you're putting someone watching the episode 5 of the season 3 of Game of Thrones without telling that person anything about the names, about the situation, about who is fighting against who. Like, you're not introducing the person to the world of Game of Thrones, but you're telling to that person, begin with the season 3. That person is gonna be like, so many names, so many stuff, like... So no, I'm not sorry because of the 2 breaks that I made at the beginning of the last episode. I'm not sorry for the long reviews that I made after the last episode. And I prefer also, to be honest with you, I'm not gonna be sorry if during this episode I'm gonna do the same, because I feel that I'm gonna do the same. Because we learned a lot during the last episode about the situation, like the political situation, in fact, between the audience, the marshal, also the origins of the clever titans, how many, I mean the superpower titans, I'm gonna call them like that until I know for sure, you know, the situation with them. The situation with the 9 superpower titans, where they are coming from, the fact that the marshal, they had 7 and inside we had 2, but in fact maybe it's not that clear, because inside, okay, it's a coordinate and someone else, but the fact that Dr. Jaeger, he did that on him to change himself into a titan, it means that he was already a clever titan and then he ate the coordinate, so maybe these 2 clever titans, superpower titans, they are now only 1, but with what superpower, we don't know. And now inside, okay, there were 7. The beast titan, the female titan, Rainer, Bertolt, the An, the guy that Ymir ate, that's it, no? The beast titan, no, the beast titan, the female titan, Rainer, Bertolt, the guy on the floor, the An, and the guy that Ymir ate. But the guy that Ymir ate, you know, she became that one. So in fact, outside they have 6 superpowers titans. Inside they have 2 superpower titans, which are maybe just 1 with EREN. And we have Ymir doing her stuff. Maybe she joined the ones outside, I'm not so sure of it, like, it's like that. So already that. We learned all of the context, I said, with the audience and the marshal and the war and the fact that some persecuted the other ones during entire centuries and now the other ones are persecuting the first ones to have revenge and all of that, the situation with Paradise Island, what the king did, for what reason, the situation with the titans, the superpower titans, with Ymir, the first Ymir, the fact that they have a cult for Ymir, the fact that the Ymir that we know, she was used to create a new cult around her. All of that situation, Grisha with his sister Faye, with his boy, his son Zeke, that he tried to brainwash, you know, to tell the truth, but it was a truth, like at first Grisha, he lied about what he saw into these books, and after that Dinah, she came with new informations and all, like, I'm not even sure that Grisha, he was right about what he said at the beginning. They were putting informations like that into the head of their son. Were they right? Were they wrong? I don't care. What they did was wrong. Zeke denounced them. They were going to be transformed into titans, and it was a case for Dinah. That was awful. But still, Zeke, he became the beast titan, and we have also Grisha, who was saved by the All with a spy, like he was helping the resistance, and after that he transformed into a titan who attacked them. What happened to the All, you know, at the end we don't know. And we just know that our guys, you know, our guys, the ones that we love, that we are following and all, they came back into the city and they were arrested. They're in jail. ARMIN, he said that it was for insubordination, something like that. They came back with the books, knowing the truth. For me, they told the truth, you know, to the government in place, to Historia and all of that. I think that during this episode we're gonna have that. I don't think that we're gonna have more of Grisha. Like for me, it's the end of his story. We saw what happened after that. Like he came into the island, he was lost, he learned more. Like we already have the thing which happened after that for Grisha. So I think that we finish with that. Are we gonna have, I was gonna say a camera, not a good word for that. Are we gonna have, now that we discovered how it is outside, are we gonna have now, you know, a story about what is happening inside, what is happening outside? It would be great to not just be with our guys, because for sure they are the ones that we love, so for sure we're gonna be on their side, but I'm saying it since a long time, not everything is right and wrong, and I want also to care about people outside, because they are not all bad, you know, and they are not responsible for what their superiors, you know, are deciding for them. And again, I don't want at the end a situation like that's it, the audience, they took the power and all, and now they're gonna kill all of the marshals also. Like, no, the situation can never end if you're doing something like that. If you're killing people because of what their ancestors did, no, we need to end that. So for that, we'll see how it's gonna happen, but for that episode, I think that we need to know what happened with EREN and MIKASA being arrested like that. And yes, it could be great to have some characters outside that we can keep an eye on, like to follow them, to know how it's functioning outside for them, to care about them, and to understand that the situation is not all black and white, you know, like, oh guys, we love them for sure and we support them for sure, but it's not because of that they have to win and kill everyone outside, you know. I want the anime to show that, to go with that aspect of the story. We'll see. Maybe it's gonna be done in fact during the season 4 and not right now. Maybe it's too soon. Maybe we're still gonna have new reveals, you know, during these 2 last episodes. For me, the last episode, you know, that I watched, episode 20, should have been the last episode of this season 3. In fact, it was so full of reveals and informations, I can't imagine what new thing you can create. An action scene, maybe. You know, after all of these reveals, we need some actions. Maybe the ones outside attacking for good people, you know, for the ones inside to see that there are people outside. Oh, it could be great. It could be a good cliffhanger, you know, for the future season. And to do what I just said, you know, to have the camera on both sides. Okay, I'm gonna stop this intro right now and let's go for this episode 21. That's gonna be something. Like usually, if you want to have my Patreon on which you can have this episode earlier, we have 6 episodes of advance. 6! It's insane. We've extended all 4 reaction parts. I put a lot of 4 reaction parts for Attack on Titan since the beginning of this binge watching, you know, since the episode 1 of the season 1. I put a lot of times the 4 reaction part because there are big episodes, you know, so many things are happening. I'm so into it that I put a lot of 4 reaction part. It's the best way to support me if you're interested, to thank me also maybe for this binge watching for my videos. If you can't join me, it's okay, you can still support me right there on YouTube. Let's go for this episode 21. We're still with you, Grisha? But we already know everything about you, that's it, like, come on! You're gonna tell them, you know, on your memoir, how the world outside is? Attack on Titan, not the Attack Titan. You're wrong. EREN! So, the old you were one of the Titans from inside, from the island.
メな父親でダメな夫でダメな男だった。なのになぜ俺だけが人の姿のままここに。
Because of him. 5.
ライナーは王家の血を引くユミルの民は特別だ。
He knew it.
巨人答えろ。なぜ俺だけ生かした。
But he has his fingers when he's coming to the city. You became a clever titan before you became the Emperor.
どうした急に顔色が。何千人ものユミルの民の指を切り落とし、ここで巨人にしてきた。全てはエルディアのためだったと信じてる。
Ow.
前に最後の任務を託す。他の誰かではなくお前にだ。
To eat him.
初めてお前と会う。お前はここまでマーレに強い憎しみを抱くことはなかっただろう。それが俺を選んだ理由か。それもある。
You chose him, but you made him also like that in a way. By letting your sister being eaten like that, by letting all of his friends being transformed.
大陸にとどまった王家の残党は革命軍となり、父はその一員だった。何も成し遂げることなく、それ以来マーレへの復讐とエルディアの復権を誓った。それに徹した結果、今日まで正体を暴かれることはなかった。俺は未だあの時のまま戸棚の隙間から世界を見ているだけなのかもしれない。内に潜入し、始祖の巨人を奪還しろ。俺から巨人を継承してな。
I was right. You're gonna become the Orm. So it means that the Orm and the founding Titans, the coordinate.
なぜあんたがやらない。9つの巨人の力を継承した者は13年で死ぬ。EREN! フクロウはそれをユミルの呪いと言っていた。
僕はあと13年。
Then you also didn't become the Orm.
これは何かの間違い。
How do you know?
間違ってる。
How do you know?
9つの巨人を宿す者が
She don't know
力を
that.
継承させることなく新巨人の力はそれ以降に誕生するユミルの民の赤子に突如として継承される。そしてその道は全て一つの座標で間違う。全てのユミルの民はその座標へとつながっている。
EREN is connecting everyone.
マーレ政権下では悪魔の使い、エルディア帝国の時代では神がもたらした奇跡。この世に真実などない。それが現実だ。誰だって神でも悪魔にでもなれる。
You're saying everything and nothing by telling that, like.
残念なことにダイナが王家の血を引くのは事実だ。ではなぜ見捨てた。敵の手に渡すべきではなかった。ジークがマーレに全てを話す前に。
As a royal blood, it means Zeke.
俺は務めを果たした。お前もそうしろ。
Your mission. Who gave you that mission? Like, oh yeah, oh.
正直に言って俺に務まるとは思えない。お前がやるんだ。
13 years and Mikasa, why did you write like that?
俺に聞いた。これが面白いかって。
No.
面白くなかったよ。これが自由の代償だと分かっていたな。腹が立った。エルディアに自由と尊厳を取り戻すために。立て。見ろ。お前の家から持ってきた。
Your family, the photo.
俺に憎しみを思い出させようとしても無駄だ。俺に残されたのは罪だけだ。
Me, I'm just sad for all of you, all of your positions on both sides.
お前があの日壁の外に出たからだ。あの日お前が妹を連れて壁の外に出ていなければ、大人になった妹は結婚し子供を産んでいたかもしれない。行いが報われる日まで進み続けるんだ。死んでも死んだ後も。これはお前が始めた物語だろ。9つの巨人にはそれぞれ名前がある。これからお前へ継承される巨人にもいついかなる時代においても自由を求めて進み続けた。名は
That way.
進撃の巨人。
The Attack Titan, it's different than the. Oh!
進撃の巨人。
Shingeki no Kyojin, it's the name in Japanese of this anime. Why are we calling it Attack on Titan if in fact it's the Attack Titan?
君の巨人の
13 years less than that?
何それどういうこと何しに来たんですかまだ10日ほど残っています終わりだ
Sentence?
10日分の罰が今判事が与えた
For what reason?
加えて君たちが逆らった上官は鎧と獣を取り逃がしたノロマと来ているそんなこと
Mikasa, yo.
少し痩せたか飯は十分食えた何をするんです偏見だ女王陛下がこの作品を起こして
Interest? Interesting choice.
親愛なるヒストリア今私の隣にはライナーがいる
Emir.
悪趣味な野郎だ絶対にモテないあの時はすまないまさか私がお前よりこいつらを選んでしまうな私はこれから死ぬでも
Yes, you have also only 13 years. All of you.
まだお前と結婚できてないことだユミルより
You wanted to marry her. All of her life.
その道は全て
That's what she saw. Yes, I thought about it.
何今のは
At the end, it was what? It was like she was a prisoner. But Annie, is it gonna happen to Annie? You know, she's into her thing. Maybe not.
バカだったんだ
No.
照れくさくなるとすぐごまかす
陛下
やめてよまだ公の席じゃないんだから本当にいろいろあったね私は壁の真ん中で南の空を見てた君が生きてることは大事な務めだよ
Oh.
そうだ
Sage. You feel better.
グリシャ・イエーガー氏の半生この3冊の本の存在を知る者はこの部屋にいる者のみである我々調査兵団はエルヴィン・スミスを含め多数の英雄を失うことと引き換え
Don't mention Erwin, I'm
モ
not
ールマリ
ready.
アを奪還し超大型巨人の力を奪うことに成功しましたしかし我々が相手にしていた敵の正体は人であり文明であり巨人になれる特殊な人種ユミルの民であり再び世界を支配する可能性がある
That's what Grisha wrote, but is it the truth or not? Like, he's giving you that mission in a way, but you don't have to accept it.
壁の王は戦わない我は始祖の巨人と不戦のちぎりを交わした
Because he became the
壁の
founding
巨人は
titan.
世界壁の王は民から記憶を奪い壁外の人類は滅んだと思い込ませた、必ず見つけ出して臆した王から始祖の巨人を取り上げろ
EREN, you look
イエーガー氏
desperate.
はその後使命を果たし始祖の巨人は息子エレンに託されましたその者が始祖の巨人を宿しても壁の王の思想にとらわれ、おそらくそれが不戦の地にいる
That's why
過去にエレンは
Uri.
無垢の巨人を操り王家の血を引くものではないエレンにもその力を使える可能性があるのかもしれませんあの時は一瞬だけ全てがつながった気がしたあの一瞬だけ
Because it was against. Ah,
私はダイナフリー
Diana. Yes! Yes.
まさか
But it means that Historia, you have to come with them.
続けたまえ我らの巨人よ
EREN. It's his name.
何でもありません会議を妨げてすいません
Little suspicious, EREN. Your attitude.
何でも彼は今そういう時期にあるようでして突然格好をつけたり叫んだりしてしまいます
You're gonna call him a teenager?
あのことは二人にも話していない父親が前に結婚してた相手だったなんて
You didn't tell them.
何より始祖の巨人の力を扱える
And you don't want to use.
だがその可能性があるといえば兵団はヒストリアをどうする
He
それにそんな
gave them orders
巨人の
twice.
挑戦の
I'm sorry, I didn't hear. I'm gonna come back. Once when he touched Dinah, but after that, when he ran away, he gave again an order to the Titans and he was not touching Dinah anymore, no? Oh, my memories. Okay, I'm coming back.
壁の中に入ったら初体を持つんだ何を言ってる俺には大だ
You told him to.
後で誰かが見てるかもしれん妻でも子供でも町の人でもいいそれができなければ繰り返すだけだ同じ歴史を
I...
ミカサやアルミン、みんなを救いたいなら使命を全うしろ。
Huh? How can you...
さあ、わからない。誰の記憶だろう。
Are you freaking kidding me? I'm gonna wait to see if there is a scene after the credits. Mikasa and ARMIN. That's what Grisha is said to EREN. Right now you're telling him that, like you don't know where it's coming from, you're saying that the story is gonna repeat itself. Are we into a fucking time loop? Like, oh, it's not a time loop, but everyone is giving names to everyone, like your name it's EREN? Oh, your name it's EREN. Preview, okay, it's a preview, I don't want a preview. Your name it's EREN. No, we are not traveling time. Like, stop! Stop! You need to stop. This anime needs to... Stop! Like, that's it, right now you have to stop. The last episode, you already brought into the story of this anime this whole new situation with the Eldian, the Marcher, Ymir, who gave her that power of Titan. She divided herself, you know, when she died after only 13 years. I'm gonna come back to that. Into 9 Titans, the All, who is in fact the Attack Titan, the real name, you know, the Coordinate, the Royal Blood, touching Diana. Hey, already, you know, all of the situation with the Titans, all of the situation, the political situation between these two countries' people. Already, okay? So now, you want to bring into the equation a time situation? Are you fucking kidding me? It's my nerves, like oh, that's it, no? No more than that, like, it's already done, like, you already used too many tools. Soon you're gonna say that we have dragons or stuff like that, like, at this point, just tell me that we have dragons, just tell me that we have, I don't know. I'm sorry, it's really my nerves being like, oh, stop. I'm gonna come back to that, but at the end of my review, first we need to talk about everything that happened during this episode, and really I need to give me the time to process that final information, which is really a lot for me to process. So, you know, I'm gonna have all of the review to process it. Okay, first half of the episode, it was in fact that flashback again with Grisha talking with EREN Kruger, who is the All. The All, it was the nickname of that Titan, but the real name of that Titan is the Attack Titan, Shingeki no Kyojin, like the name of that anime. Why are we naming it Attack on Titan if the translation of that, you know, it's the Attack Titan? I don't like that. Okay, this guy, you ate him, you became the All. After that, he became also the Coordinate. So for me now, EREN is the Coordinate and the Attack Titan. Is 2 Titans at once. I was right about that, you know, during my review of the last episode. And we're still the 6 Titans outside, you know, like guided, ordered by the outside. And we have Ymir doing her stuff. Okay. I mean, okay. My nerves, already my nerves. I have to control my nerves right now. All of what that EREN told you, for me it was saying stuff without saying anything. Like it's Yoda at this point. he was telling stuff, you know, like it's my mission to do that, I have to do that. And you are ordering him to do stuff also. Who told you that this is your mission? Like to have a mission, someone told you that this is your mission, or you have this mission for a reason. And your reason is not that clear. I'm sorry, the all EREN. I'm gonna call you the all, that's gonna be easier. Your mission, your reason is not that clear. You're saying that you have to do that for the audience, you know, to take back the control and all. But and you know all of that about the king, about the fact that the king doesn't want to fight and all, like it's almost like he knows everything. He's the narrator of this anime. He knows everything. Everything which is happening inside, everything which is happening outside. And during all of these years you were doing that. No, it's not EREN. We saw his past, his background. Ooh. It's not EREN. Not the EREN that we know. But still, he was named EREN. Stop. Come back. I'm talking to myself. So come back to the beginning of the episode. Grisha ate him, nya, 2 titans at once. Okay. That EREN, we saw his past. We saw his family being killed and all. His dad, your story about your dad. During all of these years, you were cutting people, you know, you were transforming them into titans. You were waiting for the good moment to do something to save the audience. You were taking information, you were a good spy, you had the impression to help, you know, by being that spy, okay. But with the power that you had, you could have acted way bigger, way sooner. The fact that you waited all of this time, like you waited to meet Grisha, is saying that my mission, like someone gave him that mission, someone told you to do that. It's really the impression that I have, you know, that it's not a mission that he gave to himself. What we know of his past, it's supposed to be a mission that he gave to himself, because we didn't see him meeting anyone who told him to be like that. But how did you become the Attack Titan? We didn't see you become that Attack Titan, and you didn't become the Attack Titan. You know, it was not a super Titan from the outside, it was one from the inside. Wait. Again. It was not a superpower Titan from outside, but one from inside. Are you sure of that? I'm talking to myself. Yes, I counted them. No. Oh, yeah. No, it was one from outside. No. I'm losing myself with all of these superpower Titans. I have to count them, and no, it's not the case. It was one superpower from outside that you stole. We don't know how. So it means that now inside we have 3 superpower Titans. One being follow me. I'm gonna get mad at you when in fact it's me who is not clear. Okay. The Beast Titan, the female Titan, Reina, not Bertolt anymore. So the Beast Titan, the female Titan, who is inside? Oh, the Beast Titan, Reina. I don't know. I'm gonna cut that part into the review because clearly, just know maybe the 3rd time that I'm trying to count the Titans. Outside, they had the Beast Titan, the female Titan, Reina, Bertolt, the All, the one on his feet, Ymir. Ymir, they have her but not really. The one on his feet, okay. The Attack Titan, they don't, you know, the All, they don't have him anymore. Bertolt, they don't have him anymore. Reina, they still have him. And Annie, she's a prisoner. In fact, they have 3 titans right now outside. They have the beast, Rainer, and the one on his feet. That's the 3 titans that they have outside, the 3 superpower titans. Inside, they were supposed to have only 2 titans, the coordinate and another one. In fact, they have the coordinate who is also the attack titan. They have the one that we don't know. They have now the colossal titan. The one that we don't know, I can't really count that one in. Okay. It looks like nothing. Oh, follow me. We have Annie, but not really, she's a prisoner, but still, it's 3 against 3, in fact, you know? 3 active superpower titans against 3. Do you follow me with that? And the 3 missing, for me, it's the one that we don't know inside. It's Ymir. We don't know what she can do, and it's the fact that EREN is the attack titan and the founding titan. No? Okay. So I was saying, you became a superpower titan. We don't know how it happened. You gave your power right there. Okay. I'm gonna come back later to what he said at the end. The second part of the episode, it's you guys who are in jail for insubordination. We still don't know how. Oh! You were in jail for insubordination because of what happened on the war? The fact that you were voting for ARMIN to be saved? That's why you were in jail for insubordination, and that's why Angie was the one to order it? Okay, that's it, I've got it. Okay. Oh, I just answered to that question. You're telling to ARMIN all of what you learned. You're telling him all of what you learned into your dreams, and you're discussing about the situation with the memoir. You are not telling him everything. You didn't tell him about the fact that your dad has another wife and another boy, so it means that they don't know about Zeke. They don't know that Dinah was a member of the royal family. They don't know about Zeke, who is a member of the royal family. That's really an issue, in my opinion. And you're not telling them all of that during the moment, you know, with all of you discussing about the memoir and about the fact that you discovered that you can give orders to the Titans when you are touching someone who has the royal blood. You don't want to use that power. It's a mix, you know, like he doesn't want to use that power, he doesn't want for Historia to be involved because he doesn't know what they can do to Historia. It's a mix. EREN, the face that he has, he seems so tired, you know, so exhausted, but exhausted about the truth. Do you understand what I mean? Like about life, about being forced to be that one and having all of this information, like he's in hangover of all of these reveals. 13 years, they have 13 years to live as soon as they are transformed into Titans. EREN, ARMIN, when he said that, really I thought about EREN, but not about ARMIN. I didn't process yet the fact that ARMIN is a Titan, really. To be totally honest with you, I just thought during that episode about the fact that now, officially, ARMIN is the Colossal Titan. In fact, no, it's not like the Colossal one, but he is representing that one. Do you understand what I mean? Like, I just thought about it during this episode. 13 years. MIKASA, how she reacted, she was not reacting like, no, it's not right, you're not gonna live only for 13 years because I want you to live longer, you know. It was not the MIKASA that we know, who can be a little excessive when we are talking about EREN, and you know, EREN being in pain or something like that. Right there, she was not acting, she didn't respond like, no EREN, I don't want you to live only for 13 years. No. She said that like she's sure of herself that he's gonna live longer than that. How can you know that, Mikasa? You know that I'm suspecting her of being a clever titan since a long time now. Again, if Dr. Yeager did that to EREN, why not to Mikasa? Maybe she is the titan inside that we miss, that I miss. You know, when I was making the counts, I told you that we have one inside that I don't have. Maybe she is that one, and that's why she knows that he's gonna live for more than 13 years, but it would mean that she was transformed more than 13 years ago. I love the situation with Mikasa and her family. I know that at some point I had a lot of questions about it. Did I have my answers about it? Ackerman, the Ackerman family, Levi Ackerman, Kenny Ackerman, Kenny the uncle of Levi, Kenny's sister, the mom of Levi, Kenny's brother, the dad of Mikasa, they are cousins, Mikasa's mother, the Oriental family. No, it fit. But at the same time, I still had this... yes. I still had that question about why they went away. Mikasa's mother, she said that it was because of the fact that, you know, they were really racist against her, like she had to leave, and also because their families were not considered at all of the situation with the king and all, like they were not protectors of the king anymore. But Mikasa, she said that she never believed fully into that reason, like maybe there is something else. That's something else, Mikasa being a titan? I don't know. And at the end we have again Grisha with the all discussing, and he's saying you want to be able to save Mikasa and ARMIN, and he's saying where that line is coming from, like it's not me who is saying it, it's a line that I have inside of me, like another Attack Titan before you told you so. It's too big, you know, the coincidence is too big for another Titan, Attack Titan before you having also that preoccupation of saving Mikasa and ARMIN. Like, do we have a time loop situation? Oh no, it can't be possible. They're not living for eternity, you know, they're dying down. That EREN we saw is past, so it's not the EREN that we know. But he's named EREN, you know. All of the titans, the 9 titans, they have to be connected to the coordinate at some point, to have a link with the coordinate, a personal one. Is it the case? ARMIN for sure, EREN himself for sure, the third one, the one that we don't know if it's Mikasa for sure, but I'm not sure that it's the case. Annie inside that we have as a prisoner for sure, Rainer for sure, Zeke for sure, the one on his feet. No, not particularly. And we have to reach that point for at some point being the ones to govern the world. You know, the audience being that one. I don't want them to do that. I'm sorry, I'm saying it since the last episode. It's gonna, you know, the story is gonna reproduce itself again. It's what you are reading into Grisha's memories, but does it have to mean that we have to follow what the guy is saying? The guy was basing all of his stuff at the beginning on books that he can't read, but he was saying that he could read them. Like, do you understand what I mean? Like, no, it's not because of the fact that Grisha is saying so that you have to do so, that you have to believe that everything that he's saying is the truth. Sources, you know, guys, you have to have a lot of different sources to be sure that it's a reality. One, it's not enough. At least two, more than that, it's better. It's the same also in reality into your world. Don't base your things, you know, what you think on just one source. Two, it's better. More than that, it's even better than that. But always two sources of information. It's the basic stuff of journalism, of everything. Mikasa and ARMIN, you don't want them to be saved. The coincidence is too weird. Or what? All of the titans, they have to be named like other titans before them. And right there it was the titan, the attack titan before you talking about Mikasa and ARMIN. No, I can't believe that. The coincidence is too big. For now, the only theory that I can find is a time loop situation. Let's say that I'm not a fan of it, you know, because it's bringing into the equation of this anime, which is already so complex, such another complex situation which is so big. It's maybe too much at some point, you know, like... Okay, I have to stop this review, which is, I think, really, oh yes, really long. I'm gonna cut into it a lot because, again, I spent at least 10 minutes just counting the number of titans. And I'm not even sure that I'm right. Maybe I'm gonna lose at me. I'm gonna watch right now the final episode. I'm gonna prepare myself for that final episode. Right now, you on YouTube, if you want to have my reactions about it already, they are on my Patreon. If not, you're gonna have to wait for another day. No matter what, it's all for you for today, and it's all for me for now. So bye for now. Bye!
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Crazy.